welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Denise with the Blue Dahlia Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Pisces, let's get into your reading. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? So with that being said, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, show me the Pisces collective. What does the Piscean collective need to see? Okay. It says a vow. And reservation. And blessing. Readiness. Good news. Okay, double confirmation of a blessing coming into your life, Pisces. So you could be receiving good news. You could be receiving a letter. You could be receiving communication from someone very soon. Or if it's not specifically from a person, it might be good news in regards to, you know, possibly a purchase of a new car, a car you've been eyeing. Maybe now you have the loan that you need for it, or you have enough credit now, something like that. And we have stop. Stop. Interesting. I'm sensing an energy of you fear this blessing or these blessings coming in for you, Pisces. I feel like you have this energy around you where it's like you've been through very difficult situations, but I feel like you sense that good things are coming. It's like God or the universe or your ancestors, whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, has been preparing you for this blessing or these blessings to come in for you. But I feel like, yes, while you feel that you're ready, or you also feel like they're on their way to you and you're excited, like, yes, like it's coming for me finally, you're also giving me this energy of like, well, what if this is too good to be true? What if, you know, my good luck begins and then all of a sudden it stops? What if my blessings come in and then all of a sudden they stop? That's the energy you're giving me. That's an energy of fear. You need to really work on that. You need to really trust that when good things are coming towards you, that they will continue to come towards you. You need to have a better mindset, Pisces. You need to work on your mindset. I think like that is also coming through for you. Work on your mindset. Work on bringing in the smaller things so that when bigger things come in, you'll realize that it's all the same thing. There's nothing bigger or smaller that you're able to bring into your life because it's all the energy that you put into it. It's all how you think about a situation, okay? Some of you could be Asian. Some of you could be devotees of, I want to say, Kalima, because of this blessing card. So you could also be praying to Kalima when it comes to these blessings. Also, I want to say Ganesh, Lord Ganesh. Okay, if I need to refer to these cards, I will. Let's get into the tarot for you, Pisces. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Judgment. What else? What is this? The Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what's coming through for me strongly, Pisces, is you need to ground yourself. I feel like a lot of you live in your mind. I feel like a lot of you have these wishes, these desires, these blessings that you want to create for yourself and for your life. But because you are ungrounded, right? Because you live in your mind, all your energy is solely right now in the mental plane. And you need to ground your energy. You need to bring it into the physical, right? So you need to do your best to do some groundwork. Either take your shoes off, walk on the grass barefoot, right? You can listen to meditations if you prefer meditation. You can cleanse your energy. That also helps with grounding. You can call back your energy. You know, just say things like, I call my energy back to me now from all places, from all places, spaces, and dimensions. Things like that, you know, whatever feels right to you. And if you don't know how to do that, you know, you can easily find any of these things on YouTube. I feel like you're being asked, Pisces, you know, if you're ready to come out of that energy, to be able to bring your blessings down to reality instead of only having them in your mind. I feel like once you're able to get out of solely living in your mind, you will feel so much better. I feel as though you could feel safer there as well. Living in your mind, thinking about these wishes and desires and blessings, just thinking about them, but not actually having them physically, not experiencing them. It's like, are you ready to get out of your head and into your body in order to make these experiences real for you? Let's look at the Page of Pentacles, Pisces. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're having such a difficult time, Pisces, when it comes to getting out of your head. Because I feel like you've attempted this many times. And then it's like, well, what's the use? This is really not working. It's like, I feel like you can get glimpses of your blessings, your dreams, your manifestations, but it's like you're having trouble really tapping into that energy of really... Manifestation is very simple, but people have trouble applying it. And the reason why people have trouble applying it is because they cannot stay in the state of, I already have this, right? And even myself included, there are things that, you know, I still need to work on. You know, a lot of times it could be your own beliefs that are keeping you stuck, which is why you're in this Four of Cups energy. You know, so once you're able to work on changing your limiting beliefs regarding whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your life, then it becomes much easier. And, you know, one of the things that you can do is really focus on having your desire now. Who would you be if you had your desire now? How would you feel if you had your desire now? That's why if you know manifestation, you hear a lot of people speak about affirmations. So, you know, like for example, you know, earlier, the card of, you know, this person having a car came out, right? So if you are trying to manifest a car, this is just an example, right? You can tell yourself, you know, I love my new car. Anything in regards to you already acquiring what it is that you want, you need to think as though you are already the person who has this new car. the example, right? So I love my new car. I love driving my new car. You know, give your car a color. Imagine yourself sitting in your new car, driving your new car. Things like that. Also, you can look up videos on YouTube explaining manifestation, or you can also read books. Okay, let's see here. I want to look at this Judgment card. Holy Spirit, show me the Judgment card. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. 1 second. Because I got something intuitively really quickly off that card. But I want to pull one more. Hold on. Alright, we have the Emperor in the reverse. Alright. Okay. Okay, so what I got off this Knight of Cups reverse card was you're not allowing yourself to fully feel and embody what it feels like to acquire these desires, to have these desires, regardless of if you have them in your physical reality at this moment. It doesn't matter, because creation begins in the mind. Creation is mental. The imagination is the real reality. I know a lot of people don't understand that, or they don't believe it. And there is so much information out there. You just have to do your own research. But you need to start to really allow yourself to feel as though you have ownership of these desires, Pisces. That's the only way you're going to be able to obtain them. Especially with this Emperor in the reverse card, you are not taking ownership of these desires. The Emperor in the upright is someone that knows exactly what they want and they know how to get it, and you're not in that energy. This card is in the reverse. So if you allow yourself to fully feel what it feels like to have ownership of what it is you want, regardless of it being in the physical, because like I said, creation begins in the mind. So you need to walk around as though you already have your desires. You don't have to tell anybody you're doing this. And the interesting thing is, we do this by default all the time. A lot of people are just unaware of the fact that they're doing it. It's just like when you're experiencing something and it's negative. You're so sure that what you're experiencing is true that it comes to fruition for you. And it comes to fruition for you like this, really, really fast. For example, when you're speaking to somebody, right? When you're getting to know somebody, when you're interested in somebody. And I use this example because it's so common. We all do it. We've all done it. I've done it. You know, one thing goes wrong, right? Like, oh, they're not texting me. Oh my God, they're not texting me. They must not be interested in me. How do you know? You don't have proof. Just because they're not texting you fast enough, maybe they're busy. Maybe they're sleeping. Maybe they're, you know, having dinner with their family, whatever. You know what I mean? But we are so quick to having instant gratification that when we don't have it, we jump to the worst case scenario, right? So, Pisces, your reading was very straightforward. And I feel like once you're able to embody the energy of, I have my desires now, you will see that they come into your life so much faster. All right, Pisces, this was your reading. I hope it gave you the guidance and the clarity that you were seeking. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to book with me, you can just email me at thebluedahliatarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.